Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and I'm back yet again playing SevTech Ages. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm having an amazing one myself. We're going to get back to this pretty amazing pack here and kind of hammer things out. So, in between episodes, I did a fair amount of stuff. Let's kind of cover it real quick. Let's head over here, I suppose. Over here, I kind of automated wool. So, I have a crate here. It's getting wool and black wool because I have one black sheep there. But Ender Hopper. And down here, there's a block called the Shearing Block. And this thing's pretty awesome, actually. Because it kind of makes it so wool's really easy. Because when it shears sheep, it gives you straight up wool. I don't have to actually make wool anymore. And I actually needed a bunch of it today. And that's going to kind of take care of all that. You can see it just kind of takes it off. Then the ender hopper kind of picks it up and grabs it all. And I don't have to worry about it. I had this here just in case they ate all the grass. But they haven't. So we've been doing pretty good there. Anyway, I did that. Also, if we go downstairs, let's kind of head down here for a second. You'll see I have a bunch of kind of just chests set up here, all connected to external storage. And this is just kind of my inventory system, which is working out pretty well. I also have another external storage kind of sticking to the drawer controller. I don't think I set the priority yet. I need to set that to 10. I want to raise the priority on that, so when I put items into the system, it'll try to put it into the drawer system first. And yeah, I have it there so it can see all the items in the drawer. But I wanted to put things there first, then if it can't find a spot, put it into a chest. Just so things stay a little more organized and I don't end up with all my chests kind of filled for no apparent reason. So I've done that. In here, I did a little more kind of organizing. Not really. I guess I didn't do organizing at all. I changed all the wires over to the insulated because quite frankly I was getting tired of being shocked. And I also added some thermoelectrics down on the floor because this thing was running low on power. So definitely a thing. It isn't using much power. 21 FE. I forget what the conversion is. It may be 1-to-1. But if it is, when not a big deal. I mean, it's not like those windmills are producing much, right? Anyway, I also went ahead and made this here, the Ender Crafter. So let's go here. It was actually one of the advancements, but let's take a look. Wasn't really a big deal right here. This thing is basically the ESD that you used to use, say, in 1.7 when you played PO2. Yeah, exactly the same thing. It is the ESD, but it was an advancement. I wanted to see what was past it because I was kind of curious because it looked like we were heading to Galacticraft. So we go into age 4 here, take a look. So when I made this alloy, which was just a Ender, what was that one? I will look at it in a second. It showed this here, which is the NASA Workbench, which means we're getting to a rocket. So we're going to need the launch pad. We're going to need a whole friggin' setup. We got to make our armor. We got to go to the moon, man, because that's where the tier 1 rocket takes you. So it says there, build a tier 1 rocket. So the moon is where we're going. So this is the main path here. You can tell by the frames. And we got a lot of stuff to do. You can see here, we got a fuel loader. We're going to have to handle oxygen. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do. I went ahead and compressed a whole bunch of materials here. So let's go and kind of look at it real quick, I suppose. Let's go to at Galactic. You can see here I've done 3 stacks of steel into those compressed plates. So double the amount of steel. So I had to do that. I just used the arc furnace. Tin, I had to go get another tin vein because I was running low on that. I did iron, I did bronze, I did aluminum, because we're going to use almost all of this. The only one we didn't need much of, it seemed like, was the compressed copper. So I only did that much of that, but everything else, man, tons of it. Where's that? Oh, this. They're right there. I only did 2 stacks of that because I think that's all we were going to need. I don't need the iron either. We're going to turn these into heavy-duty plates kind of right off the hop here. Oh, I noticed this too. When you're in here, this like inventory here, I can't split my stacks normally. It's really odd. I actually have to come outside, kind of do this. Just a little odd mechanic. I don't know what's disabling it, but it doesn't behave normally at all whatsoever. But we're going to make a whole bunch of those heavy duties. That'll give us a stack of them because we need a bunch of stuff. So let's look at the first thing we're going to make here. It's going to be the NASA Workbench. This is what you actually build your rocket in. I think we have pretty much everything except for I don't have blue plastic. So let's go grab that really quick. We'll need, what, 18 of them? Go away, mousy. You know what? In case you decide to turn around. This guy's a little sketchy. Sometimes I ignore you. Other times I come for you. But anyway, let's go here. Let's grab, I guess, about 18 of these. I'm going to have to wait till it fills because that thing only has a 16 buffer, right? Only take another second, though. And then we can head back, get that done. The workbench is pretty cool. It's just a cool looking machine. Doesn't take any power or anything, though. Is yeah. A little odd like that, but at the same time, it's going to make us our rocket and let us get to space, so it can do whatever it wants to. But anyway, let's go here. Let's go. I'm going to need the basic. I'm going to need this assembly unit. Let's go ahead. I guess we're going to need these cannon barrels. Let's start somewhere. These crafting tables, I keep having to make them, but I'm not using them. I haven't had to use a single one of those crafting tables yet. What are they? The extended crafting ones? Yeah, I've been able to avoid it, man. But anyway, let's do that. Sweet. And then grab this. Then I should be able to just grab that stuff, right? Just kind of do it this way. Rather than pull out each item individually. Probably an easier way to do it. Then we can throw it into the ESD. It's not called the SD, but I'm going to keep calling that thing the SD. But anyway, let's go ahead and make this. I saw we needed an alternator. So we're going to use that. This is going to be the power for it, just kind of like the ESD had its own power source. I can't remember what they were called for. What they were called. There we go. Throw that there. It can go anywhere, kind of in the vicinity. The more you have, the faster it'll go. Go to, I guess, use on that maybe. Go here, shift that in. And that's going to start crafting. It's just going to craft itself up. Don't have to do anything. This thing is powering it. I checked the recipes. There was only 3 in there, so not really worried about this thing at all whatsoever. So we'll kind of move on with that. Let's go at, I guess, look at what else we need here. We're going to need a launch pad, so let's take a look at that. Launch pad, that should be pretty easy, actually. Yeah, we need 1 set of those. 9 is enough to make the launch pad, so we already have that. We're going to need, what is that one? The fuel loader? That one's kind of important. I saw we're going to have to use immersive. Usually this mod usually has its own refinery. But in this pack, we don't have it. I must make a bunch of those. We're going to need them. Anyway, let's go ahead. I think we have everything else. Let's do, oh, no, we're missing engineering processor. Okay, let's grab some of these. Kind of make some engineering processors really quick. I'm going to automate that at some point. Just don't see a point yet, to be honest. We don't have a high enough demand. I think in the next age, we're going to get into that kind of stuff where we actually have a need to automate things. I haven't had a need to automate much of anything yet. But anyway, there's our fuel loader. All that does is going to load up the fuel that we're going to end up having to make into the actual rocket. The fuel we actually have to get to at some point is going to be this stuff over here. So Galacticraft core fuel. And it's going to be done in the refinery from immersive. It needs liquid oxygen. So we need a oxygen collector. Kerosene, which we already have. You just process diesel, and then you'll get your fuel. So we are going to have to get that done. I'll have to craft all those blocks at some point, but shouldn't be too big a deal. Anyway, there's our NASA workbench. We should be able to take that, just throw it down anywhere. This thing does not take power. Don't have to worry about that. Let's go here. Where did I put the rest of those heavies? I didn't put them all in here, did I? Just want to make sure. No, I didn't. Oh, I should do that, though. Let's get those processed. Oh, it would be this one, right? I don't know why there's ice in there. Let's get you. Definitely not 14. What am I doing? I'm being totally just not too bright. Anyway, we'll do that. Go. The rest of the heavies must be in here, right? Yes, awesome. Okay, let's grab 8 of those. We have to make our rocket here. So let's go to tier 1. Tier 1. This is the first rocket. The first one will just take you to the moon, but yeah, definitely a thing. This is why I did all this processing too, because it would have been me just standing in front of the compressor the entire episode, so I didn't think there was much point to that at all whatsoever. Didn't seem like it would be riveting content. Anyway, what? I don't have what I need for a Flint and Steel? Is that really a thing? Anyway, let's do that. Guess we're going to need a button, because I probably don't have one. And that might be everything. There we go. We have an engine, and that might be our rocket right there. Okay, let's grab 3 chests. Because you can add inventories into this. It isn't necessary, but we can do that. Probably this. Grab you. Throw our fins around there. There we go. We got a nose cone, and we got a tier 1 rocket. Cool thing about this thing is when you hold it. Look at it. It's awesome. It's like you're holding a big giant rocket over your head. Pretty amazing. Anyway, I want to get that kind of out of here. Let's stop changing my views for no apparent reason. Let's unload you. We'll put that outside later. Same as that and that. These 3 kind of go together. We're going to need our spacesuit. Let's take a look at that. Spacesuit. It's nighttime. No point going outside right now. And I don't feel like sleeping. Anyway, let's go ahead and make the unprepared version. So, yeah, just armor with aluminum plate. And then a piece of plastic. So, not a big deal at all there. Grab you and you. So, that's that. Now, to make the prepared version, so this thing will actually work in space, it needs a whole bunch of stuff. We need a whole bunch of aluminum ingots, which I don't know if I actually have. I did not think about that one. How much are we going to need? We're going to need, think here, 8 of these. So 32, I guess. 32 of those done in here. I guess we can get that processed. Oh, it let me split it that time. Nice. Usually it doesn't let me. Anyway, I could drop that off. That works. And what else do we need here? We're going to need tier 1 radiation layers. This is one of the reasons I need the wool. But we're going to need 4 of those. Let's grab them. And we're going to also need the pressure layers, which are these oxygen concentrators. And that, I think I have everything. We'll need, what, 4 of these? Do that, throw that inside. And let's see here. Oh no, I need more than that. I need 8 of these, don't I? And there we go. We have everything we need there. That's actually pretty cool. And, oh, I didn't pull those out, so we're going to have to wait. But we almost already have our armor, so that is pretty cool. Next thing we'll kind of work on here, I guess, are the oxygen machines. So oxygen, we have 2 of them. We're going to need the oxygen collector. This thing takes power and just collects oxygen out of the world. If you're in the space, it actually, I think you have to plant a tree near it, but we'll kind of cross that road when we get there. We also need this oxygen compressor, because it'll load oxygen into your oxygen tanks, which is something we need here. These ones right here, actually. Could just go ahead and make these by the looks of it. Let's do. Oh, we need, do we really need lime wool? Is that a thing? There's no way I have lime. What can make lime dye powder? Lime dye powder. I don't remember having to do that color yet. Dye powder. Oh, we just use green and white dye, or there might be a flower. Are you really the only flower? Cry? Let's see if we have any of those. We do not. Okay. Okay, so the oxygen compressor. We can do that real quick. Let's get that done. Oxygen compressor. We're going to need one of these things. You need a ton of these concentrators. So let's do that. And there we go. We have one of the machines. This one's going to take the fan, but we can make all the materials for it. Kind of get it out of the way. And then we'll get these things kind of all set up here. Because it shouldn't be too hard to actually get everything set up. We just got to get all the crafting done, right? And I didn't want to just show up and go, hey, I have rockets. I want to show, yeah, you know, kind of exactly what you need and kind of what's going through it. It is grindy, and it's hard to show off the grind in this pack, because in a lot of packs you can kind of do a little bit of the grind with the player. But in this pack, if I was to show off all the grind, I would be here for days. Anyway, we're going to need more tin, man. Ugh, resources. Resources everywhere. You go through a ton of tin, so I might as well just do another stack of it. Let's get that done. And I guess we're going to have to wait on that then. Let's go to, we're going to need the oxygen mask. The mask right here. This. So we'll need an iron helmet. Let's grab you. Grab that. That's sweet. You can actually straight up equip this. I think it's just like that, right? Oh, no. Wrong inventory. It's this one. Where's my, oh yeah, right here. This tab here. And you can actually equip that. I got a little glass over my head. I don't need it right now though. So let's not wear it. There was this thing as well. I think this thing is needed to hold the actual tanks. So we'll do that. And yet another one of these things. Wow. I just need so much tin, man. I need tin mans. Actually, if I have one more of these, I think I can get 2 more of those things. So I'm going to wait for this thing, because that'll let me get the machine done. There we go. Sweet. That machine's too loud for its own good. But anyway, let's go. Grab you. There's one. And can we get another one? No, of course not. Let's grab yet another oxygen vent, which also takes 10. Well, you would too, wouldn't you? Anyway, let's go and grab. Did I get the gear yet? I did not. Let's grab the oxygen gear. So there's 2 parts of our spacesuit, and plus our spacesuit as well. These are the kind of add-on items. We'll need 2 oxygen tanks as well, which is why I was making the dye. And this was for the collector, right? Yes. And I guess I'm going to have to make a gear. So I'm going to go make a gear real quick. Let's do this, and through one of you there, 8 of you in there. That'll handle that. We have our gear, so we should be able to make that other oxygen machine, which was this one right here. So we should grab our fan, take that, throw that there, and sweet. So we have our oxygen collector, we have the compressor, we have the loader. We have all those machines, we have our rocket. Just kind of making sure we have everything here. I unload that, I unload that. This, I shouldn't need you either. We're almost there, man. Almost have everything we need except for refinery. And I'll probably do that one and cut, because we've done more than enough immersive crafting. But anyway, let's go kind of see here. I guess it's just the tanks. I think we just need tanks, honestly. So that, maybe a couple liquid hoppers, and we should be good to go. Are you done, man? There we go. Let's grab you. Let's grab our tanks. And I think we all have everything, which is actually really awesome. Let's go there. No, what am I missing? Some more of these tinny things. Let's do that. Make 2 of those. 1, 2. Sweet. Can they stack? Nope. And yeah, you should be able to equip all this stuff, like I said, like right there, which is cool. It'll have to be changed. Oh, a parachute. We should make a parachute as well. Let's do that. It doesn't really matter that much, but at the same time, we could just straight up make it, and it's going to sit in that slot anyway, so I might as well just make it. There we go. And I think that's so when you're landing, right, from all the different stuff, when you're flying around. And yeah, we should be able to throw that on. Oh, wrong inventory, man. There we go. This one here I think is for a shield, but we're not able to craft it. I didn't see it in the list, and I forget what this one's for. I don't think it's important, at least not life-threateningly important, and may unlock later on, but I think we have everything. Okay, I'm just going to set up this launch pad somewhere around here. We're just going to kind of go in a 3x3. That's all we need to do. There we go. That middle part kind of, you know, raised up a little bit. That's just telling you that it's ready for the rocket. I put the rocket right there. We're going to grab the fuel loader. Should do that. This thing's going to need power. We're going to have to do that, but that's not a big deal. We don't even have fuel yet, so I'm not really concerned. And that is pretty awesome. I think we have everything we literally need. So what I'm going to do is go. We're going to have to make a refinery. Do I even have my engineering book on me? I don't think I do. Let's go here. Let's go to engineering right here and just show you exactly what I need to make here. So what I need to make are heavy machines. We're going to go to refinery, this puppy here. So not much to it. A little bit of iron sheet metal, heavies, light stuff we've done tons of. I may have some of that stuff anyway, but I still need to make a little more. I'm going to craft that up. We're going to go kind of get this done, and then, yeah, kind of keep moving and see how close that we can get to space today, which is pretty cool. Okay, I crafted up everything we need for the refinery. I made a couple more liquid hoppers, and I also made another, where's it at? This here, the actual fuel loaders, because we're going to end up needing one of those when we're up on the moon anyway, if we're going to want to refuel our rocket, so I figured we'd just go ahead and make it. And, we should be good to go here. I just need to kind of figure out these compressors and the oxygen collector. The collector, I think, is pretty straightforward. If I remember correctly, you have to put things on the red side for power, if I remember right. Or is it green side? It might be the green side. I think it's green side. Let's try green side. Let's try that. Actually, I don't like the way that's facing, man. It's kind of... There we go. Let's try that, because I don't want to electrocute myself. We've done enough of that. Let's do this, do that. There we go. That's going to give it power. Okay, cool. Let's test this one, because I'm pretty sure it has to be green side. I want to make sure that it actually matters. And let's see here. So that's green side. What is that one? That's a fuel loader. We don't want that there. Let's grab that. We actually want the oxygen compressor. I'm not sure how you get things into this one either. Don't know if it matters which side you kind of pump things in. 2 green sides on this one. Okay, let's try that. There we go. We're going to test this. We're going to test if it matters which side. See there? It does matter. Okay, so that does matter. I was right there. But this one doesn't have a way to pipe in. Because this one, I think the red is to pump things out, right? I don't know, man. We'll get this figured out, I suppose. I brought buckets and jerry cans and liquid hoppers just in case I wasn't able to do things the way I wanted to. So we should be okay. Let's gotta, guess, do that right now. Although I don't really like where it's at. And it's not getting power. That one is. What's going on? How is this thing so confusing? It's just a single block machine here. Just get powered up, man. That's all I want. There we go. Let's try that. There we go. It's getting power. That's good. This one has lots of oxygen in it now, which is actually pretty awesome. I do need a way to get the, I guess, liquid out of it. Can I just do this? Can I bucket this machine? I cannot. Okay, so we need a way to pump it out. Let's try. I was thinking liquid hopper. Let's kind of do... Oh, I don't want to electrocute, but I'm so paranoid electrocuting myself with this thing. Let's go like this. Let's do this. Let's go there. Let's grab a liquid hopper. Let's grab you real quick. Put you right there, I suppose. And put you right there. Then maybe... Whoa, why is that hopper going so weird? These hoppers do bizarre things sometimes. But anyway. Grab you. Let's try that. Let's try you. Okay, we have our pneumatic wrench, so I think I can actually rotate these things, right? Yes, yes. Just face up, man. There we go. Oops. Oh, I'm rotating the machine. I don't know if that's good. Is it getting liquid? It is not. So, maybe it's the red side? The green side was power, right? That's why we came to the conclusion. So maybe this is for pumping out the liquids. Okay, let's try this. Let's go. I'm going to have to break this one because I'm going to electrocute myself. Anyway, let's go here. Let's go right there. Let's try that. Right? Is that pointing at it? It is. Let's get it turned around the right way. There we go. And... oh, I just messed it up. And I rotated the machine again. Oh. There you go. That should be the right way. Let's try that. And it looks like it's getting stuff in it now. So does it have oxygen? It does. Awesome. Okay. So I need to be able to get oxygen into this one, right? The oxygen compressor. Because this is where we actually fill our tanks. So how am I going to do that? So I did bring a tank. So let's try that. We could probably, yeah, we could just get oxygen in there like that. Then I need to find out how to get fuel into this one, I suppose. So let's get it powered up first. Let's do that. Let's grab you. These machines, man, these Galacticraft things are a little odd. I knew that. Anyway, that's not working. So how do you know which side is the correct side on these things? Nothing? 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 What? This one's getting power, no problem. It's getting the oxygen. So how do I power this one? It was the green side, right? I'm positive it was the green side. Okay, let's try that. Nothing. What? I'm so confused right now. Let's try that again. Let's go here, right? And try wiring that again, maybe? Unless there's something on the bottom. I'll check the bottom in a second, I guess, if this doesn't work. But, oh, there we go. It's working. So that was the green side. For whatever reason, it decided to work. That's good. We need a way to get fuel in here. So let's try, I guess that, maybe? I don't know. The green side's probably not going to work, though. I have a feeling it's not going to. Let's see there. In. Oh, no, it has oxygen. It's getting oxygen storage. Awesome. So can I take my tank now and throw that in there? Okay, so that is working. Awesome. So we have this up and running. It's going to get filled up with oxygen. Once that's filled, we'll have those filled. Okay, we know how to do that now. It was a little odd. I'm not really sure exactly how those sides of the power work, but at least we kind of got it going. Let's set up the refinery now. So the refinery, we'll want facing this way. It's not really going to matter. We can kind of do this pretty easy, I think. I need one more space forward, though. So maybe here, right there. That should work. Let's grab some scaffold. Hopefully we don't electrocute ourselves, which is quite possible. Oops. I did too. I'm trying so hard not to go near him that I get scared. I think I'm going to die again is what's going to happen, right? Because, you know, ever since the time, I've been a little bit traumatized by that. But anyway, do that. Did I lose one of these? Tell me I didn't. Do I have to go get another light engineering block? I think I do too. Dagnabbit. Anyway, we'll get everything we can get done, I suppose. That's in the wrong place. No, it's not. That was absolutely the correct place. And why is it doing the odd graphic weird thing when it usually doesn't like things? Okay, we'll pretend it's normal. I'll have to go grab another light engineering. I made two, so it has to be there. I don't think I grabbed it from my inventory. But anyway, let's go here. Let's do that. That. Oops. Sweet. And I believe this one is pretty simple, actually. Just like that. It's like that. One of those. A redstone engineering right there. And I guess I just need another light engineering block and I'm done. And okay, we should just have to throw that there. We get our check mark. We just need a hammer. Let's grab you. And I think it's right here. There we go. Let's get that off our screen. And there we go. We have the refinery. This should be pretty straightforward from this point. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's see here. How am I going to pump that stuff in? I mean, we could probably do that really easy, actually. Let's grab you. Let's, it's each side, right? So that's an input. That's an input. That'll work. Let's get you here. These hold their liquids anyway, so not really concerned about that. So I should be able to just do that, right? Is it actually pointed the right way? Nope. Because I did it wrong. Let's go ahead. Grab this one, because it actually has the oxygen in it, right? And is that getting in there? Yes, we have oxygen gas in there. That's awesome. We'll need to grab some kerosene, which should be really easy, because we have the kerosene right here. And I think I should just have to flick that lever, right? Yep, that'll fill that one right up. Doesn't even care which way it's pointed when things are kind of exporting into it. So that is an added bonus. Grab that one. There we go. Let's see here. That one has the liquid in it, right? Which one? This one has kerosene. Okay. Get that one done. And we'll just get this done, man. Like, this is super simple. Realistically, for the fuel, don't really have to do a ton of thinking about it. That's kerosene there. That. Is that actually... Why did I do that again? It's like I don't know how hoppers work. Anyway, let's do that. That should be kerosene. There we go. And we just need power. So where's power on this thing? It's not electrocutor cells. Let's do that. Let's do that. And it's working. And there we go. We got fuel. There we go. We have the fuel. Everything's good there. We have oxygen. We have both of our oxygen tanks full. I mean, realistically, I could make another set of oxygen tanks so we can like change them while we're up there. But I don't think I'm going to worry about that too much. What is this? Oh, you can actually like rotate yourself really slowly. That's really slow and wonky. But anyway, we're not going to worry about that. And yeah, I think we're done. We're done here. So we need to get the fuel out. I should have grabbed another tank. Is there anything in this hopper? Nothing. So I should be able to actually do this, right? This is so awesome. They just... These hoppers are way too good. These new Galacticraft hoppers. I really love them. They're actually really useful. Really useful little things here. Anyway, we got tons of kerosene. We just need some more oxygen, man. Let's get some more oxygen going. So how did I do this? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, I had to do it. Let's do that. Definitely need a placement block here. Anyway, not gotta worry about it right now. Do that. Come over here. Try not to electrocute myself. This one did matter, right? It wasn't able to connect this way, I don't think. Like the other ones. Can it? No, it cannot. Okay, let's do that. Connect to here. You're gonna get oxygen again. And if I need more fuel, I have it. So let's see how far that fuel goes. So we have this. Let's go set up. We're going to need a power source, actually. Let's go make some kind of coal generator. I think we have like, it was like a simple generator or something like that. We'll probably make one of those. I just want to have something that we can power with really easy. So what is it? Let's go right here. And let's go to, I think it was called simple. Yeah, these ones right here. Simple generators. Can we make that? Probably not. I don't think I have any redstone blocks. So let's do that. And let's grab you. Sweet. Grab a simple generator. That'll be kind of our just makeshift power. And we'll just grab some charcoal, right? Not charcoal, coal. Sweet. Let's go and see if we can get this thing fueled. Can't remember how you tell if it's fueled, to be honest. But I guess we'll see here. Maybe it tells you in here. Maybe not. Okay, let's try. How's this one get powered? These things are so confusing. Is this like a fuel in? Yes, so that is the side that apparently you can put the fuel in. So we have fuel. And of course it's going to need power like I already do. I don't know if I can direct connect this. I guess we're going to find out here. It is getting power. Just easy peasy. And it seems to be loading because the kind of amount's going up and down, right? I don't think it actually takes much fuel then. I'm a little scared. Because I'd like to know this thing was fueled somehow. But I don't know how to tell. Huh. A little risky, man. I think it's fueled. I think. I'm scared. I'm frightened. Anyway, if it doesn't have fuel, it's not going to take off. So when the time comes, it will not take off if it doesn't have fuel. So I don't have to worry about that too much. I think it has fuel in it because I saw it kind of go down and did not really do anything else. But yeah, maybe fueled. The key word is maybe. Anyway, we could make more fuel really easy. And I might be able to take that with me is what I'm thinking. And that we can just take it on the voyage with us, right? Let's do that. Let's see here. Get you. And which side were you in? You were right here. Sweet. Why are these blocks so glitchy in this pack? Let's do that. Do that. And that's filling up, right? It's making fuel. And as long, I wonder if I can take a jerry can of it, because that'd be useful. Or do I need to take buckets? Oh, it's pretty slow though. Moving the fuel around, I have to say, is definitely pretty slow. Anyway, that's that. I don't know where I lost my slate to, but I'll have to fix that later, I suppose. But there's 3 buckets. I have no clue how to tell when this machine is actually kind of fueled up. That is my only issue. So I'm a little kind of, you know, put back because I don't know how much it took. Although I think we only had 6 buckets, right? You think it would tell you how many buckets are right there, right? But I don't know why. Do we have any? Let's see here. Fuel. What's this thing? fuel canisters. We can't make them. It's not even going to let us make them anyway. So that's something. Let's go to @Galactic. See here. We could just get fuel buckets. Okay, so that's an option. Can we? No, there is no fuel canisters. We have canisters, right? But we can't turn them to fuel. Huh, that is really weird how that works. Anyway, not going to worry about that right now. Let's head back in. Let's grab what fuel we can and kind of think about doing a takeoff, man. I'm not really sure if I'm going to go do it this episode or not. I might actually wait to next episode because I would like to set up one more thing. Kind of get that going. But everything looks like it's going good here. Sweet. So I can fill you up. We got 6 buckets in there. I think that was what we took over there was 6 buckets. And look how much is still in the fuel loader. So we might be okay. We might be okay. So that's pretty awesome. We actually have like everything we need. I'm going to end up taking you with me. How do we access the inventory on this thing? That is one thing I'm curious. Options. Let's go to controls. Let's go to category. Galactic. Open spaceship inventory. G. Well, we definitely want to change that. Let's try 9. There we go. And here? No. Here? Maybe have to be inside. 9. There we go. So it is full. Okay. 100% full. It has an inventory. I can bring the stuff with us. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, we know it's fully fueled. That is how you do that. And we're good to go, man. We can go to the moon anytime. So the only thing I'd like to do is kind of set up a way back. And I may do that next episode. And okay, I think we're going to wrap this one up here. I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have a Discord. If you want to stop by, say hello, any of that jazz, feel free. Everyone is welcome. All I ask is that you, well, keep it classy. And I also have a Patreon. If you want to maybe check that, maybe think about supporting me moving forward, making videos, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I also have one of the current rewards being access to a SevTech server, so that is really cool as well. But yeah, I am going to end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.